So last night, the family and I went to go see The Wizard of Oz, actually The Wiz. So watching The Wiz, it made me think of something, how The Wiz is just an allegory, really, for life that we're living in. When the original Wizard of Oz came out, it started out in black and white, and then when they got to Oz, it was vibrant color and lush and everything else. The Wizard of Oz, The Wiz, is just an allegory for life, in the sense that we live in every day, our everyday world. And of course, you know, if it's not seen as exciting or vibrant, we're going to gravitate toward another world. And just like in The Wiz, when they get there, everything is magical, vibrant colors. They get to the Emerald City, everything is modern and technical, and everybody's well dressed and everything else. I mean, you could probably equate that to, let's say you live in, like, you know, an impoverished area, a bad apartment, a bad neighborhood. It's the same reason why you'd want to go to like some nightclub or something, because you go there, it's a chance to get into clean surroundings, well lit, good stereo system, might even be TVs in there. Everybody is dressed well, they're looking nice, everybody's having fun, having a good time. That's like going from your regular world to Oz. Another way to think of that is, let's say, social media, Twitter, Facebook, Insta, all that type of stuff there. You're kind of drawn to engage into that because it seems a lot better than your regular life, whatever that means. But you got to just realize, like Dorothy did in The Wiz, that there's no place like home. And while it's fun, it's entertaining and it's fun to go into these magical worlds, video games, nightclubs, social media. Yeah, it's good to take an escape from there, but you really got to get back to reality, because nobody can really live that life. Like, one of the things I realized probably when I was about maybe 15 or 16, I was watching a lot of videos, you know, rap videos, and then I just had the realization, like, yeah, I mean, nobody's life is really like that. Like, you know, nobody's getting up in the morning and just hopping in a car somewhere and they show up somewhere and there's girls dancing around and, you know, everything else. It just, that's not realistic. So if you have this kind of expectation of life based on some fantasy land, then you're really going to be set up for disappointment every day. So you got to just realize that real life is always better than social media, video games, nightclubs, whatever your, you know, diversion is. I mean, you got to kind of take it for what it's worth, use it as a way to kind of take a break from your normal life, then get into that. The ultimate idea that I found is to try to make your real life, I mean, as fly as possible. Like, at this point in my life, I don't really need to go to any type of nightclubs for a couple reasons. I mean, number one, I'm married, so I'm not really trying to pick up a chick. Number two, the furnishings in my house are probably on par or better than what's going to be at some nightclub. I mean, what are they going to have in there? They're going to have hardwood floors in there. Okay, yeah, I got that. My bathrooms are clean. You know, I got a nice sound system. I got anything you could have in a club, I already got at the house for me and my wife. I mean, whatever type of drink you could think of. I mean, yeah, I got all that. Hennessy for days, you know, vodka for days. I got all of that. That was a long time coming. That wasn't an overnight thing. Ever since I was like 24 or 25, I was realizing, wait a minute, I need to start making my reality into what I envision the perfect world is. So, I mean, I know that sounds kind of corny, but I mean, it's just true. The Wizard of Oz, I mean, it's fun to go to, but don't forget, no place like home.